That's good. I am all up on NutraBio's Blue Raz color and flavor. Not too sweet, not too tart. Right down the middle, right where I like it.
Welcome to PricePlow.
What's going on, PricePlow Nation? This is Mike, founder of PricePlow, and we're here with another NutraBio video. Now, if you are in your local shop and you're looking at this product and it says EAA Pure, and you're Googling around wondering if I should get this or not, the answer is going to be yes, if you're looking for a full spectrum amino acid without any caffeine or anything crazy like that. This is a full spectrum essential amino acid supplement, but you ain't going to find it online. So priceplow.com/NutraBio will do you no good right now because this is for the retailers only. In fact, I'm not even sure if we're supposed to be reviewing this, but hey, you know, people like to go to their stores too. Support your local business. And so we're getting ahead of ourselves. So I just recorded an ultra long video on EAA Energy. Now that is the product that's right here. It's the same exact formula, except for that one has 150 milligrams of caffeine from 2 different caffeine sources. It's also an exclusive at bodybuilding.com, whereas this EAA Pure is an exclusive at your local retailer where you may be standing right now. So I don't want to get into the full breakdown of this entire label because I actually did it there. You can just like watch that entire video if you really care about every ingredient in here and then ignore the caffeine stuff. And if you want to see myself kind of maybe embarrass myself going on a rant about the NFL, then you might want to watch that. We're going to try to keep this a little bit more even-tempered of a video this time and a little bit shorter. So what do we have here? We have an 8.2 gram blend of essential amino acids. Now what's awesome about that is that 6 grams of that are from the branched chain amino acids, meaning we have a very large 2.2 grams of the non-BCAA EAA amino acids. Essential amino acids, amino acids. Let's try that again. So what's cool about this supplement is that we have a very large 8.2 grams of essential amino acids. Now those are the amino acids that are essential to your body that you need to either take from supplementation or preferably diet really. But those are the ones that your body cannot produce on its own. So you need to ingest them yourselves. This is one way. We have 8.2 grams of that, and 6 grams of that are the branched chain amino acids, meaning we have a very relatively large dose of the non-BCAA EAAs at 2.2 grams. Doing some good math there. Now that's actually a large amount because we sometimes see that, you know, there's these EAA supplements, they kind of go low on some of the other EAAs, 1 gram total or whatever. This is a pretty large dose, and on top of that we have some other good ingredients for endurance, a little bit of flavor support, and of course some absorption enhancement. That's what the estrogen ingredient is, and a little bit of extra hydration support that comes from the coconut water extract as well as the taurine. Full video, especially where I rant about tryptophan, Thanksgiving, and the NFL on the EAA Energy video. But for this one, what I always want to do is talk about the flavors here. I'm thinking that the flavor is going to be pretty much the same compared to the EAA Energy, but hopefully a little bit better because caffeine is sometimes a little bit bitter and tart. And basically, I just want to make it clear that this is a good amino acid supplement for anyone who's over at the store looking at it right now and not sure if they should buy this versus the BCA. Well, it's gotten to the point now where the full spectrum EAAs taste good enough, especially this blue raspberry flavor. They taste good enough that I think it's worth it, especially because we're seeing some good deals, at least on the energy one online. Now this shouldn't be online, but I'm expecting your local retailer to have you a good deal. And if not, I mean, you ask for a little coupon. Coupons. So we got 3 shakers, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going with 16 ounces of water per the recommendation on the blue raspberry. We have the new cherry limeade flavor. This is the new flavor from NutraBio. I haven't even opened this tub yet. And then raspberry lemonade. Now the raspberry lemonade where I'm going to be honest with you is that I'm actually going with a lower dose of water on the raspberry lemonade because on the energy one, it honestly didn't have much flavor. And I like that because it was like super mild, but it didn't like, it was kind of almost like unflavored in a good way where it was sweet and not like overall tart, or you know, some of these essential amino acids, they don't smell good, they don't taste good. This is kind of like a little bit more right down the middle of plain Jane. I could add this to almost anything and be happy. I want to see if I have less water, if that does better. So let's get these mixed up. I'm going to weigh them out. What's cool about NutraBio, if this is your first time watching this, you're looking at this big old EAA Pure thing at the local store. Now NutraBio is a company. You can look at this label. It is a fully disclosed label down to the amount of sucralose. I can tell you right now, this blue raspberry has 25 milligrams of a spirulina extract, which makes for a really cool blue color you're going to see. And you can, like, so down to the nitty gritty, you have it. And then also on the bottom of the label, you can also see there's a lot number. And we can pull up a lab test here, a third-party lab test, where they send it out to another factory and they test this whole batch to make sure that what's in the label is in the bottle. And so that's what's cool about NutraBio. If you're new to this channel, if you're new to NutraBio, if you're not new to this channel and you've been here for a while, then you've probably heard that about 10,000 times now. So there's 10,001. We are looking for 13.10 grams out of the Blue Raz Cherry Limeade. Now the story from the energy-based one is that the Cherry Limeade is actually my lesser favorite flavor because I'm not a limeade type of person. They kind of split the cherry and limeade right down the middle on the energy one. I'm assuming this is going to be the same. So I'm finally opening this tub. I've been kind of going through that blue raspberry one more. You can tell which one I'm going to recommend to buy. That is if you like it a little bit sweeter. If you're a cherry limeade person and you like a little 50-50 cherry limeade split, this is probably going to be the one that you want. We'll find out. Now this one, because there's a little bit more stuff added, is actually 14.36 grams. All right, I'll start by shaking the two raspberry ones. You can tell which one's which already. So normally spirulina is green. They got this awesome blue color. I love this blue color. I'm gonna go to NutraBio's headquarters and steal it. Okay. Blue raspberry, EAAs, no energy. That's good. I am all up on NutraBio's Blue Raz color and flavor. Not too sweet, not too tart. Right down the middle, right where I like it. Natural color, because blue number one, the history is, before I started getting into the keto diet, for whatever reason, that kind of cleared it up. I would get hives on my neck from blue number one. Like, a lot of people are getting away from these artificial colors. NutraBio has been away from them for like the whole time. Way back in the day, Mark Glazer of NutraBio, he wouldn't even do like flavors on his products. He would just have like a bunch of amino acids and make his martial artist fighters take them and they just like slug it down because that's what they do. But over the course of time, he finally broke down and started doing some flavoring and some sweetening. But when it came to the colors, it was always about not adding in the fake dyes. The question is, how do you get blue naturally? And the answer is you do something with spirulina where you get this weird, awesome periwinkle blue color, because spirulina I thought was green. So that's my recommendation if you're more on the sweet end. Now what's interesting is there's actually less additives in this one too. So if you want it as clean as possible, then that would be the one to go with. And they're using the same amount of sucralose, I think. So I'm not sure how they did it. That Blue Raz flavor system is just good, and it's a little bit sweeter. So Raspberry Lemonade, this is the one that it's just like a little bit more of a mild taste to me. I didn't get a whole lot here. Let's see if using 12 ounces of water rather than 16, because I usually like my amino acids during my training or during my swimming, I like to have them very watered down. This one might just not be a watered downer. Okay, actually the raspberry comes through a lot. And then the lemonade. The raspberry does come through a little bit more, a lot more actually, on the lower end of things. So if you're the kind of person who wants it like crazy strong, you're either going to have to not get this flavor or you're going to need to use less water. If you like tons of water, you're going to be like scooping it. That's going to cost you more money. Overall though, I like the raspberry and the lemonade. I get raspberry first, then the lemonade. But it is definitely more on the mild end, which means you can stack it with some other stuff. But for people who just want like a really like kind of clean tasting, not overly anything, not too tart, not too sweet, not too flamboyant or in your face, this is the flavor to go for. I like the sweetness of the Blue Raz better. And then there's Cherry Limeade, which is the new NutraBio flavor. And per everyone who's a Cherry Limeade expert, they really split it down the middle, cherry, and then it finishes off with that lime kicker. Issue is I'm just not a huge fan of the limeade. I would like a 70-30 cherry to limeade split. If you do like that limeade kind of flavor, especially with a ton of ice, this can definitely work for you. It's just going to be the last one that I'm going to go for personally. I don't know, give me that artificial Blue Raz kind of flavor and everything. That's just where I'm at. Now here's the bonus I want to do. I'm kind of curious myself. This is really for just, I don't know, us NutraBio junkies. I saved a little bit of the Blue Raz from the EAA Energy review that I just did. I'm going to do a Blue Raz versus Blue Raz flavor. I want to see if like the caffeine is different between these two. Color, it all looks about the same. So this is EAA Pure. This is EAA Energy. Like I need more caffeine right now. Okay. They're very similar. Aftertaste is the same. This one doesn't have as much frontal assault. So EAA Pure, I would say, tastes like very marginally a little bit better. But overall, I don't know. If you're looking at EAA Pure, you're probably already in your store. There's no EAA Energy that's going to be there. So this is kind of a more of a web junkie thing for me. At the end of the day, if you're in the store and you're looking at the essential amino acids and you're looking at the BCAAs, this blue ras flavor to me is so drinkable that it's to the point now where, you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, BCAAs are basically like flavored water. I don't fully agree with that, but I don't fully disagree with that either. If you can get an essential amino acid blend where I have 2.2 grams of the other non-BCAA EAAs and it doesn't taste bad, which I really think that these two raspberry flavors here are just that, then I'm all for buying it, especially because we're seeing some good deals with this. This is a retailer exclusive, especially, so support your local business. Sometimes you can't buy it on PricePlow.com, and that's okay. Support your local business, especially if you're in New York City. Get your ass over to Natural Body Inc. What's up, Steve? And anyway, my name is Mike with PricePlow. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel because we're going to do a little bit more. And then we're also going to talk about why I would use EAA Pure against NutraBio's IntraBlast. We haven't talked about that yet either. So IntraBlast is a more fully fledged formula. I have the natural one behind me, but the profile's about the same there. So that will be in the next video. Let's roll right into it.
Welcome to PricePlow.